I've just kind of been staring at myself in OBS for like a good 3 minutes. What can I say, guys? I just like wasting time. But
Tell myself I ain't feeling away. I came far from accepting defeat. Made it out with the blood on my face. We done shed every tear we can weep. Watch them wearing they heart and they sleep.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Flare, and frankly, I'm having a hard time starting this video. But yeah, after months, I kid you not, months of delaying this video due to several different reasons like new snipers, random sniper changes, or random meta shifts that literally make me reconsider everything that I had thought of. We're finally here with what I hope will be a sniper tier list that I won't have to adjust after a week of it being up. So yeah, we're on tiermaker.com and I decided to screenshot a couple of the snipers. Yes, including the T99 Arisaka, the new one in the battle pass. And yeah, we have all these snipers. I can't remember, like what is this, like 14? We have like 14 different snipers here. And we're gonna make a tier list video. Wait, 14? It's an 8x2 flare. There's 18. There's 18 snipers. Now, a part of the reason why I'm kind of making this video is because a lot of people wondered what my thoughts were. Say there was a sniper tier list or like what's the best sniper or anything like that. Well, pretty much you're gonna get my opinions here. Now, let's start with personally my least favorite sniper in the game, the 950 JDJ. I'm putting this in garbage. The reason why I have it in garbage is because like since release it hasn't really done much. It's just kind of been there. Like a lot of people in the early days of Recoil said like add a BFG, like oh yeah, let's have like a one mag like 50 BMG that can like penetrate through anything, and out came this, something that is bigger than a BFG, yet we still have yet to hit a quad with it. And not to mention that back when the vertical recoil was absolutely ridiculous, this thing used to like flip you up, so there was like no sense in trick shotting with it. Yeah, it just lets itself down here. Can't feed with it, can't really trick shot well with it, doesn't really hit much lineups. Now that's not to say that it's like terrible at wall banging or lineups. It's just you just have a better chance with the actual 50 calibers than you would the 950. Up next we have the AWX. Now personally I think the AWX is kind of like right in the middle, B tier, like B or A. It's a really great gun, but you know it's still like your beginner sniper rifle, like unless you're really decking it out with like hollow points rapid fire, not even like the modern day rapid fire, I'm talking pre-patch rapid fire. If we have that, then I'd say A tier. Overall I'm gonna give it a B because you know it just doesn't penetrate well. It hits good feeds, you can trick shot with it. It's pretty much like your all-arounder for like when you're starting out. But like late game, you're not going to be using this much. And now we have personally one of my like favorite snipers recently. Well, not even recently. I've been using this thing like since people were saying it was broken. The Ballista. Now, I don't know if it's like broken. Okay, I'll put it here in S. Like if you thought the AWX was really good, then the Ballista will treat you a hell of a lot better. It has like solid animation, so if you're hitting clips with it, like it's just not to mention that like there's like clean headshot feeds on this thing. Like it hits really fast. If you don't really care for like collaterals inside of your feeds and you're able to compensate by like hitting everyone just left and right, this is your gun. This is it. And now we have the DSR 40. As far as why it's not a 50 BMG, I have no idea. Literally, this could have been the bolt action 50 BMG we've been waiting for. But you know, we're gonna get into that later, just a little bit later. But yeah, if I had to put it anywhere, now at first this used to be like my favorite sniper. It still is pretty much, but it just doesn't really hit the same since like certain changes to it. There are some things with like the animations and stuff like that that doesn't really make me as comfortable with the sniper. But you know, regardless, it still hits really well. Like I'd say it's definitely an S. Speaking of S tier weapons, we got the Hawk. I'm sliding this up to broken. I don't care what you say, you get this gun at a low rank, but the things you can do with this thing are drastic. I don't know what CD was doing when he like buffed this weapon. Personally, all I wanted was for the Hawk to be similar to the one in Fray. It's moderately okay, but you know, it's not broken. Maybe somewhere where like the AWX is now. But dude, you literally on stock. It's ridiculous to use on stock. Personally, I think it outdoes the Ballista simply because it can collat easier. Its damage output is a lot better. For some reason, this thing is just like the god gun essentially. You could put FMJ on it and still kind of get away with hitting one shots easy. I don't know what went into this. Alright, so up next we have the Kar 98K. Now this is probably one of my favorite DLC snipers, but in my opinion, like with all the stuff that we have right now, and this goes along with a lot of the other DLC snipers. I'm gonna put this one at B tier, but let's get out like the Mosin. Where's the Mosin? Like Mosin Nagant and Springfield, they're like C tier. I don't really like them. And it's not to say that they're bad, but in comparison to like all of the other stuff, they're just not good. Like they get the job done, but there's just like way too many things that happen that would just make you want to switch back to, you know, the other snipers. All right, up next we have the M24 or the R700. When a lot of the animation changes were happening, this was like the gun I was using, and I was gonna make a video on it because it feels like a Pellington. It's literally a Pellington. It's nice. It gets the job done, especially when you're like in those mid ranks and prestiging and stuff like that. I think it's like the best if you're in the rank 20s, like you don't have your ballista, but at the same time, like you have this, if you don't include the Hawk. But if you were to ask me, like personally, I think it needs a higher mag count. There's no reason why it should just be 7. But yeah, up next we have the M300, and I think it also goes into S. These two kind of go hand in hand. If you prefer like the more trick shotting aspects, you go with the DSR. If you like feeding a bit more and you don't have any of these weapons I'm about to get into next, the M300 is your gun. Now, personally, I think the reason why I don't have these higher than the ballista is because like they can't really triple collide. You can hit collaterals with them, but with their movement speed and all that stuff, and the fact that you can only hit triple headshots from what I've like tested, these two kind of go hand in hand and just kind of stay in S. They're not SS, they're not higher than the ballista, and yeah, that's how I kind of feel about them. And next we have the PSL. I hate the PSL. I hate it with a passion. Even with a nerfed fire rate, this thing is too damn powerful. It's absolutely stupid. It's absolutely spammy. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Let's move on. And now you have the PSL's ugly best friend, the RVD. Now, I haven't used the RVD much since I got it gold and then diamond, but from what I've like seen from it, it's not really my favorite. This is gonna be like a really biased like pick. Yeah, I guess I'll put it in B tier. Like it's not good, and when I mean good, I mean like it's not broken, but at the same time it's not terrible. And yeah, it just kind of just sits here. Bear in mind, like I haven't used it in months, so this opinion could quickly sway. But yeah, the RX-38, I'm gonna put it A tier above M24, and that's only because of like the RX-50, the SP-50, and like all these other broken semi-automatic weapons. Back then, I feel like this could have been like pretty high up, especially if it could collat. I actually can't remember because I just got a gold and I just moved on with my life. You know, I actually use this as a trick shotting gun because of the insta reload. But even so, it's still pretty solid. You know, it's not bad. But up next, we have the RX-50. This thing is ridiculous. There's like so much that I could say, but one of my main things is that if you aren't using this thing, why are you playing Recoil? If you're a sniper and you are not touching this weapon, why are you sniping? Like it literally has every benefit that you could probably want from this gun. If you want to feed, bam, you can feed. If you want collapse in your trick shots, bam, you have collapse in your trick shots. If you want to hit like quads, 5-in-1s, however many like different types of things, this is your gun. And then the SB50A isn't even brokener. Brokener, is that? Yeah, I don't think brokener's a word. But yeah, the SB50A is literally a more broken version of the RX-50 in my opinion. And you unlock it at an even lesser rank. You get the SB50 at rank 49. It does not take that long to get to rank 49. If you play this game for like 2 days, like you're bound to get this eventually. And when you do, like you can put red dot on it, you can put green laser and be the spammy piece of shit that I know you want to be. In fact, like I need it here because, you know, I'm gonna get into it a little bit more in a video, but I genuinely think that the SB50A, the Hawk, the PSL, and the RX-50 all need to be nerfed. All of them. You know, I may as well throw you up here too. Fucking bullshit ass gun. Like, who decided to put an assault rifle in the sniper class? Alright, now we're getting into what I meant by the bolt action 50 caliber. The AX-50 is garbage. It's trash. There's no reason why I even need to order this. They could go either way. AX50, garbage. No reason why you should grind for it on the battle pass unless like you're a sniper collector. There's no real incentive to even bother like trick shotting, feeding, hitting lineups with this gun at all. The AX50 cannot quad. The X50's reload is garbage, so trick shotting with this is a bust. The bolting on this thing is also equally as garbage in my opinion. Like the animation's just garbage. This thing is just dookie. I don't get why people enjoy this. Goblin, why do you like this gun? I'm calling you out, Goblin. Why do you like this AX50? Because this thing is disgusting. We all hyped it up when it was like coming out, like it was featured and stuff like that. But when we got our hands on it, disgusting. Ew. But yeah, random baseless opinion about the AX50 is give us a fucking DSR 50 already, please, for the love of fucking God. I just want a DSR 50. We have the new sniper rifle, the Arasaka. I personally have no idea where this would go as of right now. I feel like based off of like what I've done with it so far, I think it's already better than all the other like World War II DLC fucking these sniper rifles. These. I think it's an A tier weapon, but it's severely held back by like some similar cases of like the other World War II weapons. When you reload with bullets still in the clip, you literally lose a bullet in your clip. Like why would you do that? Nobody asked you to make that happen. But yeah, we have my my tier list. Got like the SB58, the Hawk, the PSL, and the SR110, which I think still needs to be nerfed. And then you have everything else. Now, if you guys want to make your own tier list and share with me, you can like join my Discord or join the A Discord or follow my Twitter and send me them. I will leave the link to this tier list down below in the description. And yes, when I actually unlock the T99 Arasaka, because this thing is glitched into my class setups. When I actually unlock it, I'll actually update this one so it doesn't look really weird. And with that being said, I am just about done. If you guys are new, hit the subscribe button and like this video if you did enjoy it. I am not used to saying these things. Do I say these things? Why do YouTubers say these things? Yeah, I'm gonna play some more Recoil. I'll see you guys later. Deuces.